Hey everybody, welcome to my first kind of vlog type video. Been meaning to do this for years. I did kind of start doing one a while ago, but didn't end up very good, so I never posted it. I thought it's a shame I've got this YouTube channel that I've had for such a long time and I just stopped using it. So I thought I'd start trying to do some kind of wildlife photography vlog type things. I'll see how it goes. I haven't really properly planned what I'm going to end up doing and how this is all going to work, but I'm just going to play it by ear and see what happens. So today I've come straight from work, hence the black work clothes. I'm just going to go for a bit of a wander. I'm in the Forest of Dean where I live. This is an area that I've had mixed luck with wildlife wise. Sometimes I see loads here and then other times I don't see a thing. There's usually quite a lot of deer about, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try and film as much as I can. I'll try and figure out how to mount the action camera so you can actually see what's happening. And if I do see any wildlife, I'll try and get some film on the Z8 as well. It's pretty chilly at the moment. Hopefully I'll warm up once I start walking a bit more. But the trouble is, once you get into the woods, you've got to be really slow and start kind of stalking rather than walking, which you can get cold pretty quickly doing that. So it's better to be a bit more wrapped up than you think you're going to have to be. And the weather's not great, it's overcast. Very grey skies, so the light in the woods is going to be challenging. Hopefully we'll see something. I'll be able to get a couple of photos. If not, it'll just be a nice walk. I haven't been to this area for a while, a few months. And it looks a bit different. Forestry have been busy. All that used to be thick tree cover. They've been busy felling down here. Someone's left a nice stone. Oh, it's bitterly cold when that wind blows. Anyway, back to it. I'm gonna head down this path for a bit and then I'll shoot off into the woods, see what we can see. Buzzard up there. Just flew from one of those trees. Never gonna get a picture of that though. There's lots of footprints. I think the deer come down here to get water. I've got a really nice shot down here one day. Facing the other way, I was quite a way away. But there was a group of 5 or 6 deer all stood together and they all kind of like lined up perfectly and all looked back at me right at the same time. I'll try and find it and post it on this video if I can. But yeah, that was a good shot. I've just seen, you won't be able to see it on this camera, but over there's a tree. It's covered in the soil, the mud that's round here, it leaves like a kind of a white-grey residue on it. It's where the boar wallow, and then they rub up against the trees. I think the deer might do it as well. And it leaves a telltale sign on the tree. Sometimes see wild boar in here, in those trees straight ahead. Some deer straight ahead. Couple of roe deer. There's a buck as well. A little fawn. I'd really love to get a picture of the buck. Let's try and get a better angle. Quite a long way away though. You can see any of that on this camera, but they've just kind of walked off behind the bushes a bit now. Hopefully they'll come back out in a minute. A lovely buck, a little fawn, a couple of does. Still just about to see them there. I'm not sure if I've got a photo of the buck or not. Definitely got some video though. That's better, it's coming out into the open a bit. Now it's gone behind a tree. There he is. Beautiful. Well, this turned out better than I was expecting. The last few times I've been here, I've not really seen anything at all. Still don't think I've got the photograph I want though. He's just not quite put in the right position. He seemed completely oblivious to me being here though. Well, that's pretty good going really, I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to sit here for a while longer, see if they come out into the open a bit more. Maybe try push forward a bit. Might go sit on that tree stump over there. But yeah, this is going well. Pleased. Doesn't always work out like this. Just move position a bit. They're just up in front, they've all kind of trotted off now. It's too much thicket in the way for me to even get any video. Yeah, that was really good. I wasn't expecting that at all. I think the last time I saw a buck here, I got a nice photo of it. And when I got home to look at it, I realised there was a wild boar stood right in front of it, which I didn't even see at all when I took the photo. So you've got to keep your eyes peeled. But even if that's all I see today, that's still a good result in my book. I don't know what the photos are like, I haven't looked. But I think I got some nice video at least. It's hard work trying to hand hold this 180 to 600 though for video. I've got my monopod on the bag with the gimbal head, but I didn't have time to get it all out ready. I wasn't expecting anything to be here. Usually I'd kind of set up all my stuff and then just sit and wait, but they were already here, so I didn't want to risk making all that noise trying to get all my stuff out. I think I'll just sit here a little bit longer just to see if anything else comes through. I've seen a fox here a few times. Gonna head up to a bit of woodland up here. It's quite open, so hopefully if there's anything around we'll be able to see it and get a shot of it. The trouble with the denser pine wood is quite often you'll see something in the distance but you just can't get a shot of it because of all the stuff that's in the way. And this area has obviously been used by the boar, but again I'd say that's probably at least a few days old, if not more. We've not had any proper rain. That looks like that's been kind of flattened down by rain. And this area in front used to be, well, there were trees there, obviously you can see they've been cut down, but it was all really tall ferns, you couldn't see any of this. There's something there. Is that a munkjack just run off, possibly? It's either a munkjack or a roe, I couldn't tell. I just saw the white tail. It's a shame. Too busy talking, I wasn't looking. Where did he go? I can't see it. But yeah, as I was saying, there used to be boar in there quite often. But you couldn't see them because the ferns were so tall. You just occasionally hear them in there. Oh, it's a bit smelly around here. I don't fancy stepping in that either, to be honest. as well as a cat falling out of a tree. We're just coming into the open bit of woodland I said about. Exactly where whatever that was just ran into. There's actually boar snuffle marks here, and they look a lot more recent. That definitely wasn't a boar that ran off there, it had a white tail. But there could be some around. I just saw the muntjac down there in the distance. I just took this camera off just to set it up on a tree to get a shot, and then I saw him down there. I just knelt down to get my Nikon up, and he saw me and ran off. It's quite a long way away though, it wouldn't have been a very good shot, but definitely a muntjac. Kind of annoying there. Never mind. There's definitely a sign of boar down this bit. This looks quite fresh, some of this. Don't know how well it comes across on the camera. You can tell it's quite fresh because the soil's still quite black and wet. If it was a few days old, the soil would have dried out and be a bit more kind of grey. Like I said, we haven't really had any rain, so there's no reason why the soil would be wet. And even if it had rained, you can usually see the soil kind of compacts a bit. So if it had been dug up and rained, all like the lumps and bumps would be a lot flatter. I haven't seen any poo anywhere though, which is usually quite a good sign that there's recent activity. I've not seen any yet. There's some deer and rabbit, but not seen any boar poo. Just seen a deer straight ahead. Just stood there staring at me. It's like a little doe. Just try and get some more video. Very difficult to focus on him there. Her. Is there more than one? I can't see any more. Don't think so. It's quite a nice shot through the trees there, if I can. Oh, there's the rest of the herd. They all just ran down the bank there, scared the other one off, I think. There they go. Doesn't look like they ran too far. Something must have scared them off though. Oh, there's one right there, I didn't even see that. Typical. Absolutely typical. It stood right there in the open. I didn't see it. think I might have got a nice photo of that other one there. There's more. Must have been a big herd to split. Some just ran off to the left. It's kind of the way I wanted to go, but I don't want to disturb them too much. Tree stump, I think. I can only give one piece of advice about trying to find wild boar. So if you think you see a tree stump in the distance, check it out with your camera, because it might not be. Boar have an uncanny ability to look like tree stumps in the distance. The amount of times that I've seen what I thought was a tree stump and not paid attention, carried on walking, and then it gets up and runs away. Okay, I'm going to have to try and cut up through here because there's some deer over there still, and the other one's run off over that way. I don't particularly want to keep walking towards them and scaring them off even more. So if I go straight upwards if I can. There's something over there I want to show you in a second. I remember finding it before. First time I saw that I thought it was some weird fungus. It's not, it's candle wax. Someone's made a little campsite here. Quite a nice little spot. The first time I found this place, it was all dug up by boar really recently. I thought this would be a great place to come spend a few hours, but we never did. It doesn't look to be that dug up this time around. There's a few little bits here and there. Something just ran off. Probably those deer again. Yeah, there's a few little bits dug up, but this whole area was completely dug up the last time I was here. We might get lucky yet though. Keep my eyes out. I usually end up seeing something really good when I've kind of given up and I've stopped being quiet. Not that I've been that quiet this time, but we're nearly back at the main path though, so If I don't see anything soon, I probably won't at all. Something just made a noise up there. Could have been a squirrel. Yeah, we'll keep on going. So I'm back on the main path again now. Didn't see anything else, unfortunately. Sometimes there's deer up here. It's always worth keeping your eyes peeled down in the woods down there and this side as well. There's sometimes deer about. And I hope you like this video anyway. Something a bit different from me. I don't usually do this kind of thing. I would like to do more of it, I think. I also really like doing kind of just more sort of documentary style stuff without kind of the vloggy bit. So I might do some of that as well. I've got loads of other places in the forest to go and hopefully see more wildlife. So if you did like this video, please like it, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. It all helps the channel grow. I've not used the channel for quite a few years, so it's kind of gone a bit stagnant, I suppose you could say. I'd like to try and get it going again. So yes, unless I see anything else exciting on the way back to the car, I shall call it a day for this one. I'm quite happy that I saw that buck and those the does and the fawn. It made it worthwhile actually. There's nothing more depressing than when you put all the effort in to come out with all your gear and creep through the woods and then don't see anything at all. I don't mind even if I don't get photographs, to be honest. I like just getting out and seeing stuff. I think I've probably got a few shots that I can use. I'll post some up in this video if I did. So yeah, until next time, take care. See you later.